Hello everyone, this is Lisa Harden. I am coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo on Sunday, February 2nd. Hey, wait a minute, how did it get to be February? That's not right. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll take it, right? We'll go with it. I'm glad to be here with you. I am trying out some new software tonight, and so please feel free to give me your comments. I have not been happy with my recordings for the past couple of months, and sometimes you finally just say, I am working too hard on these things to have them looking substandard, especially when I pay for this. And that time came for me last night at 7 p.m. I had a completely different idea of what I was going to be working on last night, and instead I loaded up some new software. So we're going to try it. Goodness knows, I hope it works. I hope I can see some comments, and I hope that the sound is on. It says it is, but you will have to tell me. There's Jean, lovely Jean. Thank you so much. Jean, can you hear me? Please let me know. And also you can tell me if it sounds okay. Because otherwise, I guess mostly people will come on and say like, we can't hear you. I was trying it out last night. If you saw me going live with like 30-second videos, I didn't have anywhere I could. The sound is fine. I sound great. Okay, good. I like it. It's much easier. I am using not that you guys really care, but I'm using a software that was made for Apple, and it is like, so far, it was slick. Thank you so much, everybody. And I could see you all coming in from Facebook and or YouTube, so that's a good sign, right? We're gonna go with it. Good, good, good. Yes, I don't know if you have been sounding, if you've been hearing the recordings as I've been hearing them in the last couple of months, but it has not been good. And finally it dawned on me, it's not my internet, because it was sounding brassy or whatever at the same points in the video. So anyway, all I want to know is that you're having a great time, because as I said, I worked too hard on this stuff to then I would watch back my videos and think, I was telling Cash last night, because he was the only one here, Cashy, this is ridiculous. So anyway, he thought it was ridiculous too, FYI. All right, everyone. So I have two new cards for you today. And I saw lots of you on Thursday night. So how has your weekend been? Huh? Give me the scoop. I have had a very productive weekend. Finally got rid of a migraine. Ooh, after 10 days. And you know what? It's been a good weekend. We've gotten a little bit of rest, but a lot of stuff done around here. Yes, Jean, I'm so sorry, because I thought it was just mine. Well, that's not how my voice actually sounds. It actually sounds beautiful and smooth like this. So yeah, I had a nice weekend. It's been raining here, and it's supposed to rain here most of the week, I think. So I don't know if, you can tell me how it is where you are. But one thing's for sure, it's perfect stamping weather, whatever it is, right? I have a couple of cards for you tonight that I made with Valentine's Day in mind, but of course they can be used for love and affection of any kind. So I hope that you enjoy them. And you know what? We're going to do something fun tonight. Just again, I was messing around in here last night, and I was looking in, remember back there, the Stamping Zoo treasure chest? Well, the treasure chest is getting a little full. So we're going to give away some things tonight, but here's how we're going to do it. I'm not going to leave it open. It's going to be for somebody live at the end of this video. So that's it. I'm going to, at the end, I'm going to like scroll through comments, and then I'm just going to put my cursor on there like this, and then I'm going to look at it, and that's what it's going to be. Okay? And if it's somebody international, then I will still send you I'll send you one of the cards I make tonight. They're both fun folds with lots of stuff. And I'll choose somebody from the US. But anyway, A man cold. Oh, you have a man cold, Jean? Now, does that mean that it's not very bad or that it's horrible and you think you might die? Thank you for sharing, Ethel. Yes, please share. Please share, everyone, now that my sound is not crackly. And hey, Lois, a cold afternoon here. She says, oh, I warm and brighten her day. Well, you're a doll. Thank you so much. Let's see. Can I share these here? I probably, oh, let's see. Oh, look at that. I'm testing out things. So we're going to play tonight a little bit. Thank you for sharing, Roz. Thank you for sharing, Roz. All right. I won't be playing with this all night, or maybe I will be, but hello, Judy. How are you doing? It's nice to see you pop on. And in case you're wondering, I'll be here always. Okay. All right. I'll stop now for a few seconds. Let's see. There's a lot of fun things in there, though. Okay. Well, anyway, 2 Valentine's cards tonight. Gift from the treasure chest. It was like some random things. Okay. Here's the gift. I'm just going to be randomly choosing from comments towards the end of the video. So please make sure you're sharing. That's all I'm saying. Somebody's going to win these gorgeous Noam Valentine socks. What are these? Is Isaac Mizrahi? No, they're not. But you'll love them. They're super cute. They went out with a class a couple years ago. You are going to win some. These are you're not available in stores anymore. So that means, what does that mean? They're collectible. Adhesive-backed seasonal sequins. I think there's 4 different colors in here. Beautiful. They're a little bit larger. You're going to win the current, but I believe unavailable right now, Eyelet 3D folder. And you're going to win a collection of some masks. Okay. And these are called Butterflies and Flowers. I thought they were a perfect choice for spring. So that's what's going to go out in Prize Patrol from tonight. And it's just as simple as watching, commenting, and since you're watching and commenting, you may as well share the video. Share the love, okay? Bring your friends in. Let's say hi to everybody. Thank you, Anna. We have sound effects now, and it's not just, me yelling at the dogs. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to try to point you down, and let's see. Can you see? I've written Lisa with the Stamping Zoo on the screen. Can you see that? It's like white writing in a purple box. Check that too. Okay, I know, Judy, those are the best. Well, I don't know. Are they the best sequins? But they are really good. Okay, I'm going to try to point you down now and bring myself over in the corner because, as you know, I've got to try out all the things. Whoa, I just went completely off the camera. There we go. And then we're going to bring in Lisa on the side. Where is she? She's right there. How's this set up? And then look, if we don't like it, or if at any time I'm in the way of product, boop, I can just jump up here or jump down here. And once I make sure that I want to have this software and purchase it, it's called eCam Live, that will go away. It'll be replaced with the Stamping Zoo. You are here with the Stamping Zoo. And if you're just joining us, welcome. We're playing with some new streaming software, so I am liking it. Thank you, Kathy, for the feedback. So I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell all of the beautiful product we're going to be using tonight. I also lead a team of other demonstrators. They may have business in mind, or they just may have a beautiful hobby in mind, but one thing is the same. They want to belong to a crafty community where everybody is welcome. And that is my team, the Stamping Zoo, the Zoo Crew. Okay. And I'm going to tell you about how you can join the Zoo Crew. There's not even official tryouts. Okay. It's so easy and fun. All right. So we will talk about that in a moment. But for right now, let's look at the cards. Now I have a block here because they're both fun folds. I love This fun fold. Will someone please tell me what it is? I don't remember what it is, but I love it. And so this is with, well, I'll show you the products in a minute. I've kind of mixed and matched products. One of my favorite things to do, right? Stampin' Up! Definitely puts everything together in such a nice, coordinated way for us. And then sometimes I just want to rip it all apart and piecemeal it and bring in my favorite things. And you know what? You can do that. You can do a little of this and a little of that because they just make it easy for us. Now this has a flip flap on the front, right? It's a Z fold, but with a flip flap, and opens like this. Dare I say it looks masculine. And then it has a little extra flippity flap, right? A little secret message in the front that only you and the recipient may see. And otherwise, oh, it just looks like a heart. But then they can open it. Now I could see this being a masculine card, both in its feel, but also because I feel like men like fun folds. They like gadgety things. And this qualifies as gadgety in my mind. Do you know where this paper is from? Because I'm going to tell you, it's from the scrapbooking flyer. It looks like it's on watercolor, and that's probably how the originals were made, but it's smooth, super easy to work with. And of course you can use it for scrapbooking, but guess what? You don't have to. So we're going to make two beautiful cards. As I said, both of these are made specifically for Valentine's Day with their sentiments, but you can use them for anything. All right. So let's see. Oh, I also wanted to show you, if you missed me on Thursday, these are the cards we made. I absolutely love them. And so, you know, if you missed Thursday's live, I recorded it just for you, so you can go back and watch that. And I was, in part, lots of the products used in these cards is from Saleabration. Free products, okay, through the end of February. We are going to get, I guess, some new products on February 4th or 5th. I think Tuesday. So watch for that. I don't know what they are. They could bring them in as things that are products that are existing. Okay, they could add completely new things. And I will tell you, as of this morning, everything was in stock except there's low inventory on these dies in the heart-shaped bundle. And this is, we've definitely worked with this. I worked with my team with this. I worked with this at Stamp Camp, and we have enjoyed it. So anyway, they're getting low on the dies, and this is free with a $120 purchase. And I do assume, don't know for sure, but I assume that once the dies sell out, it will be gone for a selection because it's a deluxe selection, right? And so just quickly, since time is of the essence on this one, you may not want to wait until February 4th to get this, okay? So it is the heart-shaped bundle. It has stamps and beautiful little dies, and I've put the dies in here. And I won't go through all of the pieces and parts because we have worked with them before, but I will show you. Here are some cards I made with my team. Did you know that every month I offer a, I always want to say mandatory. It's not mandatory, but I hope everyone comes. I offer an optional class for my team to come and make cards with me, and the cost of the class is they get this amount of the class back in product. So like with this class, they got the timeless plaid papers and the basic rhinestones. And then just look at all of the beautiful things we can do. Now this plaid is out of stock right now. Supposed to be back, I bet, in 2 weeks. Seems like lots of things were coming back about the 17th, but that is your, that's the 411 on the heart-shaped bundle. If you're wanting it, for sure, you may just want to go ahead and place your order before new things are introduced, because I don't know what the levels are on the inventory, but I know that they're low on the dies. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have so many great things sitting over here, and I cranked them out, and then I worked on cards for Stamp Camp. My Stamp Camp's coming up on Saturday, and so I'm just like, I'm full of cards. I'm full of, what do I want to say? Stamping mojo. I could make 10 more cards tonight, but I'm not going to. I'm only going to make 2 more with you. Hey, Kathy, thank you so much. And hey, KZ. I know, Judy. I mean, I used to be into scrapbooking, and I could be talked into it again. Probably, I could see myself doing shorter, smaller, and more defined type of scrapbooking, like a memory book from a vacation, or, you know, a memory book for a certain event or short defined period of time. I found that I always felt like I was behind when I was scrapbooking. Well, because I was scrapbooking my whole life, and I don't even have kids. But okay, I was the family photographer before we had smartphones. I took the pictures, I developed the film, I got the duplicates and sent them out. And so anyway, I always felt behind, but that's one of the things I love about making cards. So anyway, it's all good. And if you love scrapbooking, there are scrapbooking kits that are put together for you to make it super easy. That's what I can see doing, is getting back into the kits. And but we're going to use it for cards today. So don't overlook the scrapbooking brochure just because you don't want to scrapbook. Okay? All right, we're going to use a great new stamp called Elements of Text. And this is in the online exclusives. It's also red rubber, and this is another update from the company, is that the supply of red rubber is being disrupted for some reason. I don't know. And so if you are choosing, if you have a choice between 2 stamp sets, let's say one you're going to get now and one you're going to get later, if one is red rubber and one is photopolymer, I would get the one that's red rubber right now. Okay. It doesn't mean we're not going to get that back in, but there may be a disruption. So when stamps go unorderable, they may stay unorderable a little bit longer if they're red rubber. Okay. We also have Be My Valentine from last year and still very current. So don't discount Be My Valentine. I'm actually just using the sentiment from it. And then Sending Love, which we used, again, we used it on Thursday on that pink card. And I didn't want to stop using it. I think it's so cute. And I think it's great for, again, not just for Valentine's Day, but I mean, this card could, I think, have anything in it, not just say Happy Valentine's Day, right? So I hope you see the value in this stamp set. Ooh, also a red rubber stamp set, but it's in inventory. So, okay, let's giddy up. Let's get started, shall we? I think I want to start with, I think I want to start with this card first. Just for the heck of it. I gotta get warmed up. No, I've been warmed up. I've been working on cards, as I said. Yeah, hey, Cindy from North Dakota. Yes, I know, I love the mailbox bundle. It's so cute, and the one thing I love about it the most is that you can make little envelopes, and then they go with everything, right? I mean, that's part of our hobby, is like you make a card and you put it in an envelope. So, okay, this guy. I actually have things cut already. Can you believe it? I know. Spirit was moving through me today. It was moving. Oh gosh, I was having an excellent time. Okay, I think, let me just open this and see what's in here. I may have already set myself up for success. Oh, pretty much. Okay, so we've got a Lost Lagoon card base, 4 1/4 by 11. I've got 2 pieces of the same print of Designer Series paper. One of this, see, you can go roses, and it has, of course, a coordinating stamp set with these beautiful kind of cabbage roses. Then we need this piece. That's actually the front to stamp on. It's got like, it's a 12 by 12 piece that has wild wheat white and goes into the Lost Lagoon. And then I have a piece of white and a piece of wild wheat, both 3 by 4. And they are the ones that fit in here and here. Okay. So I just concentrated on these beautiful colors, Pretty Peacock, Wild Wheat, and Lost Lagoon, just like they did. Oh, and they also used gray granite. I wouldn't have put that together in a million years. Gray granite, but I will now. I will steal that idea. I'm on it like stink on a monkey. And maybe I will do, you know, I'm sending out I'm sending out actual Valentines quickly, right? Like next week. So I will go ahead and do the envelopes today. Please don't let me forget. Oh, and these are a couple packs of the flip-flops, right? We've worked with them before. I used this on some other card. It was a B card, actually. And they come in different sizes. I think we have 2 other sizes. And they are in the scrapbooking line. Oh, see, do you see are you sensing a pattern here? Okay, it's this card. Remember this card? Hello! Love this life. So this is what the meant to be scrapbooking flyer. Boy, I sound like I love scrapbooking, don't I? I think I might. I think I might. Now these, all the, what do I want to say? They're square. And so the adhesive piece is at the top of all of them. But these are 3x4. And so they come in a pack of 12, and they have given us the choice, portrait or landscape. Isn't that cool? Let's see. Now, I need to make sure we are actually making this card in my stamp camp. I've just realized that. So I think I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 5 of them. Oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and use it. Unless we wanted to switch it up. No, I don't think I want to switch it up. I'll have a fix for stamp camp. But they give you the sticky part on the long side or the short side. See? Cool, right? Okay, so let's get into it. And again, you can find these in the scrapbooking flyer, or just go to the search, go over to thestampingzoo.com, right? Hit the Shop Now tab, and they're called Flip Flaps. You can see that right there. This is so much clearer than my camera was before. I don't have a new camera. I don't have a new phone. It's all the software. Brother, I can't believe I was paying for that other software. It was expensive. It was more expensive than this. Well, I'm glad I didn't do that for years and years before I finally figured it out. Okay, let's just start stamping. Let's do some stamping. Now this is what that paper looks like. And again, it looks textured, but it's flat. Okay, and then the back side, super cute. More Lost Lagoon. I'm going to use this very subtle pattern because, of course, I'm going to put all sorts of business on it. All sorts of busy, right? I am only going to use the Pretty Peacock for the sentiment on the front. I really like it to stand out. And actually, I should start with the heart in the middle, because the first one I did, I actually tossed it because I didn't start with the heart in the middle, and then, of course, I had no room for it. Once I decided what I wanted my pattern to be, I didn't have any more room. Thank you, Judy. See? I told Cash last night. I think we've stumbled on something great here. Okay. And then I will go ahead and put our sentiment in. Now, here's a funny thing. So this is from Hugs for Love. I don't even think I got that out. It's for Hugs for Love. And by the way, that punch is on back order until April. But don't worry, because actually we're using Hugs for Love on this card, but we're not using the punch. That was kind of the point, was that punch in particular. I don't think you're going to miss it until you can get it in April. So don't hold off. Get the Hugs for Love stamp set. Don't hold its name against it. It's weird. But I have to say I haven't forgotten it. So there must be something to it there. Must be some brilliance behind that. Jean, you tell those kids you are unavailable. I love it when she tells me. They're calling. They're like, well, somebody better call Somebody better call Mom on Sunday. She's probably just all alone, and she's like, hey, I'm watching my show. Get out. I doubt it. She's probably like, oh gosh, hi. Thanks so much for calling. I'd be like, don't feel well, gotta go. They're like, what is that in the background? I don't know. So we're just gonna do a bunch of random, right? I did try to keep them going up and down. Sometimes it's easier to just stagger them, like, you know, topsy-turvy. But I felt like I could probably give it a go. And then it seems like I probably put one over there. Now I am stamping on the glass mat, which means I don't need to bring in a grid paper. I can just clean it right up. Okay, and the glass mat is available. You can even put it in a starter kit. Yeehaw! It's available. It's $60. It comes with the glass mat, of course, and which I think is about like 17 by 14. And then it also comes with a silicone palette and a big chamois. Yeah. Amy says she just ordered. Here, let's share. Let's add to broadcast. See, let's see if it does. There we go. I know, so fun. And the other stamp set, that's right. There are 2 stamp sets in the mini catalog, right, that go with the Hugs for Love punch. But be like Amy. Amy's smart, right? Be like Amy. You don't need to wait to get them until the punch is available. I know you'll save 10%, but it's like $3 or $4. Okay, just spring for it. You're getting Saleabration rewards. So, all right. Now we need this little guy. Yeah, let's do the wild wheat, and then we'll like go into the Lost Lagoon. Okay. Now on the other one, on this one, I have a couple of images lined up. That was a no-no. But pretend you don't see them, because they were supposed to be random, right? KZ loves her glass mat. I'm just saying, what do I always say about Kathleen? That is one smart lady. So, I don't know. Are you smart? Well, you might want to get the glass mat. If you're super smart, you can be like KZ and you can order the starter kit and get all your future orders at a discount. Right, KZ? That's right. Her mama didn't raise no fool. See, it just starts working out, doesn't it? It just starts working. Oh, that looks a lot alike. Well, we're gonna bring this in and mash it in there. There, okay. I hid that. Good job, Hardin. Way to hide it. Okay, and let's do one right here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It screams Happy Valentine's Day. Love it. Okay, so, yep, she's, oh, thank goodness I was wearing something that's very close to this, but I thought I smashed it on me. I didn't. That's not an inking technique you want to do. Don't do that here at your own home. Just watch me do it. They are water-based inks. They will probably come out eventually, but like if you smash a red ink pad against your shirt, that's your stamping shirt from now on. Kathy even says she wasn't going to get the glass mat, and then she did, and it's amazing. Exactly. I think that especially with photopolymer stamps, I mean, you know I was always grabbing this, the Pierce mat, which is fine, but this is so flat and stable that I rarely need that thing. So it's usually, I'll usually use the piercing mat with a brand new photopolymer stamp. Now this is how I've attached this right back here, okay? So as I'm building this, There is a little slot right here, and I'm just going to kind of envision. This is going to go in the front, and then we're going to put our secret message on the inside. What's the secret message? That's up to you, right? I don't know. Is there a stamp for that? I don't know. You can handwrite a secret message if you want, or you can just use one of the other stamps. Mine's going to stay pretty PG. Life is better with you. What a nice thing to say. But there are also, let's see. Oh, here's the stamp set. I was like, what have I done with it? Happy Valentine's Day. Life is better with you. Sending you a big hug. You make me smile. Lots of hugs and kisses. You and I make the best team. I love that. That's so cute. And then these two coordinate with the punch. But you could very easily stamp these and then punch them out or die cut them with any of our circles. I think it would look great. You could fussy cut them if you want. I know, Jean, the color combination. It's like, it is awesome. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to do, what do I already have in there? Life is better with you. That's nice. And I can use it for anybody, any of my friends or family, because that's true. Okay, now what have I done? Has my wild wheat? No. Thought my wild wheat ran off. It didn't. It was just hiding. And I kept this one pretty simple, but I had another heart that I could use from this Hugs for Love. I think that the other stamp set that we have, was it called Hearts of Elegance? Is it not available right now? I'm kind of just assuming that. I thought I saw that earlier, but it was the big Valentine's focused suite. I decided to take it a different way. I loved that. I thought it looked very pretty. It was definitely Hearts of Elegance, but I have used heart-centric things for Valentine's Day for the last couple of years, and frankly, this one is kind of like a no-brainer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heart images and the punches, so I like this. And let's see, I wanted, what did I do with, it's hiding. It's hiding over here. Pretty peacock. Love that pretty peacock. It probably is my favorite color. Pretty peacock and blackberry bliss, which we're using both of them today. Not that they necessarily go together, but they don't have to be my favorites. But I do love the pretty peacock and lost lagoon combination. Like for decor, I think it's very pretty. I would do like a lot of lost lagoon with pretty peacock throw pillows. How about that? Hello, Sarah. Sarah, I sent you an email. I hope you got it. It's good news. And you'll have to get back to me. But it's very nice to see you pop up. Oh, brother. Now I have another one that I stamped. I forgot. The insert. This is a Stamping Lovers stamp card. Okay? And now here, I did use Pretty Peacock. Why not? On the inside. Let's see here. Why don't I use that little line of hearts too? What color would you recommend if you don't have the 23 to 25 in colors? Oh, so for wild wheat, if you were using this paper, you could maybe use crushed curry. You know, if you were trying to match up to this designer series paper. But if you weren't, you know what? If you were using Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock, I would throw some sort of like petunia pop or like a hot pink in there. I don't know why, but I love like those two greenish blues, then with like a really get up and go color. I'll show you in a minute. Berry Burst. That's what strikes me. immediately. Now, isn't that cute? You're so cute. Okay. Then this guy again. Love it. And then let's do a little of this action. Oh my gosh. We are all over the place. Are we doing collage? Well, kind of a clean collage. There we go. So cute. Okay. Now, let's address Amy's question, shall we? So, the brains at Stampin' Up! Put these colors together. I would do this. Thank you, Cindy. Ba-bam. I would do that all day long. And it wouldn't go with this paper. That's true. I mean, it wouldn't go with certain papers, but you could choose one of the papers that have just Lost Lagoon or, you know, and then just lean into it. Isn't that gorgeous? Yummy. If this was a food, I would clean my plate. But this is the unsung hero, right? Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Is that on the screen? I didn't realize that. Okay. All right, then. Thank you very much, Cindy. I appreciate it. Dun, dun, dun. Let me get these cleaned so that they don't rub off on our beautiful work. I think we're at the point where we're going to just adhere and admire. Okay, so Valentine's. Who makes them? Who likes getting them in the mail? If you like getting them in the mail, you better like them too. I mean, you better like, you know, making them. I love making them. I love receiving them. And I think it's super fun. And for more years than not, I have not been in a romantic relationship. So I think it's just all about love, right? And Galentine's Day, I'm all over that. That's a blast. Okay, this is just a standard Z-fold, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, and then all of the papers are just notched down 1/4 inch. So we've got 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, it's so pretty. But I kind of, let's save that one for last. I might decide to go roses on that one. Okay. And then this is the same pattern. Both are so cute. And so I am going to put the stars, I guess, the wild wheat piece on the front. I don't know why. You could just as easily do it the other way. And then I'm going to, you know the routine. I'm going to put this one, come on now, in here. And when I'm doing this side by side, I try to look at this first piece and then get the margins the same, you know, the top and the bottom. I try to get that the same. Sometimes it means I don't pay attention to the left and the right, but who cares? You know what? Yeah, let's do this so that you can see both of the patterns. Okay, I mean, they're, you know, it's a hard choice. They're both cool. I love the linear stripes with the vine interspersed in there. Oh, I cut those too short. Okay, whatevs. That's what we're going with tonight. I cut them, it looks like I cut them at 3 3/4. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. Well, good job. Who's teaching this thing anyway? Okay, now this is going to go in here, and you will see it's not even because I want it to hide. We do this a lot, right? But I want this to hide. And with the flip flap, I didn't feel like I could put it weight-wise. I didn't feel like I could put it in the middle of this, you know, start it at the middle of this piece of paper and run it out longer, thereby making it further out, if that makes sense. The right-hand side would have been further out. So I just attached it to the back. Now it's clear, so it's not a problem of attaching it, but it's a problem of the weight distribution of it. I'll tell you, that's also why there is a Velcro piece in here, because otherwise the card, it hangs. It hangs like a shirt that's hung up wrong. Okay? It hangs like a shirt that a man hangs up. Sorry. And so, then I turned it into a little surprise. Because I was like, I've got to make this work because it's so cute. So we're going to bring this in. Okay? In, meaning not even on the left and the right. Okay? Oh, I just happened to see this. It's gorgeous. Hey, Deb. Nice to see you. Okay, and then this guy, oh, we'll put this in. Okay? This is going to get sneaky peeky in there. This could also be a gift card. That would be really fun. And in that case, I would definitely use, oh, not that one. In that case, I would definitely use the Velcro, you know, because it's really going to weigh it down if you don't. So, but anyway, fits right in there. Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, then this just peels off. And you're going to kind of like do a V-fold with it. The way I would try to get it nice and clean, put on straight, I mean, is there's a fold right here. I just try to put that fold at the margin of the paper. Sorry, I got to bring it a little closer. And that way, then it folds right over. Should be pretty even. I don't think you can peel this back up. So it is where it is, okay? But then you can take this, it's vinyl or plastic, whatever it is, it's thin enough that you can score it. You could score it with the bone folder if you want. You burnish it. And I think I might, just to make sure it sits where it's supposed to. Okay, now see, that's what it does. It's not that impressive, but this looks nicer when you know, if you're looking at it, pretend it's on your desk. That looks nicer. This is like all over the place. So I just needed to give it a little bit of control. Spanx for cards. It's Velcro. Okay? I want to bring this box on. They're on Amazon. Get the thin dots when you're doing this kind of a thing. Perfect for craft projects. Exactly. My words, my thoughts exactly. So what I do is this, friends. I bring, they send you two, like the top and the bottom. Okay, the one that's scratchy and the one that's soft. The one that's hooked and, I don't know, the other one that hooks into it. I just do this, rub them together, and then I keep them on one side. When I'm doing a lot of them for a class, I'll marry this whole piece together with this long piece on the other side, and then I will cut them separately. But when I'm just doing onesie-twosies, I keep them like this. I don't know why, because they fit in there. Okay, I want those on top of each other so I don't have to figure out where to place them, right? And then I think I'm going to change this. Well, either way, you're going to have that white fluffy heart. I want to see the white fluffy heart on the other side this time. So I need to see, like, which one is it? Okay. The hook part is the more clear. We're going to do, forgot I had to take it off. And I can do that with, take your pick tool. Okay, take this off. And then go ahead and place it up here, or actually, well, it doesn't matter where you place it. It's going to fall onto the scored piece of cardstock. And then here, okay, give it a little burnish. And then here. And maybe the first time it needs, oh, shoot. See, it's too far. Harden, what are you doing? I did, okay, you know what? I am going to, I think I can resurrect this by moving this over. Now, I did tear my designer series paper. That's not great. Diddly dang. Don't tell anybody. And we'll see if they figure it out. Let's see, I will send this to somebody slightly. Oh, my mom. She's having cataract surgery. I'll send this one to my mother. If she were on here, she would kick me so hard. She would kick me, you guys. Okay, there. That looks good. Oh, I know what I can do. Now I'm going to make probably a bigger mess of it than if I just leave it alone. Where is it? I'm looking for my blend. You never know. There's always, and this is the light, okay? I'm dotting it in there. At least it's not, oh yeah, that looks worse. But don't do that. Hide it with a rhinestone. Okay, there we go. It's so cute. I like it with both patterns, of course. And so it's hard to choose. But I do think, obviously, this is like traditionally masculine. So that may be where you decide to go with it. All right, there's card number 1. Oh, I say that when I'm doing like 6 cards in my Zubilee class. I don't know why I went into that mode. We're not doing 6 cards tonight. Sorry, friends. Only doing 2, but they are standout. We are going to take a break now for a message from our sponsor, however. So if you will be so kind as to wait just a moment. Let me see if I can figure this out. And then I'm going to show you all the fun stuff that I have coming your way. Yes, my friends, all the fun stuff I have coming your way. I have a Bon Appetit subscription club. As you know, you get to make a recipe card with me every month with a written tutorial and a color photo. And you get all the pieces and parts cut and scored for you if they need to be scored. And I can't wait to send this month's out. It is, I use the fruit salad paper, and we have a recipe from Carolyn for, guess what? Fruit salad. It's so exciting because we get to share our tried and true family favorite recipes with each other. And so I just love being able to bring you this. It is only $10 a month, including shipping. And if I have done everything right, you should see the links for all of these events in the description of this video, okay? So, oh, thank you, Cindy. Isn't it fun? Okay, and so we go to, oh, these are backwards, okay? March Stamp Camp is going to be right after I get back from on stage, so please come and join me. It's going to be super fun. I'm going to have so many things to show you, and I'm going to be bouncing off the walls. Don't you want to see that? If you're going to be in the Boise area or would like to be, that's where Stamp Camp is held each and every month. You get to make 4 cards using current Stampin' Up! Product, and as you see here, the cost is free with a $25 order, or if you would prefer, you can pay me $20, but of course I don't recommend that. You register anytime between now and the 20th, and you do not pay until the day of this class. Likewise, I have a class next Saturday. I will take one more person for it. It is here at Chez Lisa, the Stamping Zoo headquarters, and we will have lots of fun stuff. Again, probably a Valentine-based card, but you can always slightly modify the cards here at Stamp Camp. All right, do you have what it takes? You know I've been asking you this because we're getting kind of low on choppers, and I want to see like 20 choppers, okay? It's only $8 a month. I send you a kit of surprise current products, and you have to use at least a little bit of each of those products to create something, okay? Something that you can take a picture of. It's mostly cards, but we have fun fold cards, we have regular cards, we have home decor. You could do an ornament. You could do, oh my gosh, so many things for Valentine's Day. These kits are going to go out as soon as I get the embellishments, which I believe is going to be Wednesday. But, oh, no. Sorry, that's another clip. That's another kit. Recipe is going out this week as soon as I get the embellishments. Chopped is going out as soon as the winner determines her cardstock choices, because that's what the winner wins. The winner wins the choice of 2 of our cardstock choices that I'm going to use in the current month's kit. Plus, they get their next month's kit for free. So it's so fun. And yes, we do vote via email. I send everybody a survey. It's anonymous though, but I think you should all be really proud of the beautiful things you make. And, you know, if you don't do Chopped, why don't you tell me why you don't do Chopped? Because I am curious to know. Because I'm not going to, like I said before last week, I'm not giving up on it because I like it. It's really fun. So if we only have 2 choppers, we don't, but if we only had 2 choppers, I think I would still run it. But let's get 20 choppers. You will really fill my heart. Okay, this is a subscription kit that comes right to your house. This is a kit that I design and put together just for you. A lot of my heart and soul every month goes into the Zubilee Crafty Kit. For February, it is going to be featuring the Storybook Friends and all of the beautiful products in Storybook Moments. You can add the featured bundle to your class, and I pay the tip, tax, and shipping. How about that? 17% discount. And like I said, this month I design with the featured bundle. You can use the featured bundle. You can purchase it from yourself if you're a demo. You can purchase it from me and save the tax and shipping, or you can use something else in your stash, because I design the cards and then you make the cards however you like them. You also get to make them on your time, because I send you a written tutorial via PDF and videos. Okay, so I love it. You can have a choice of a single month purchase or a month-to-month subscription. With the month-to-month subscription, you save a few bucks every month, and in the 6th consecutive month of your subscription, I send you a goodie bag full of really fun and useful Stampin' Up! Goodies. So please take a look at that. It's always, I'm always really happy with it, and we always have a really good time. Okay, I'm going to keep this open for a few more days. The Totally Toadstools class is a free with purchase class that I'm sending out. I've showed it several times, so I'm not going to show you the samples, but basically you're going to get 4 card kits with envelopes to make 4 really groovy, can I say groovy cards, fun cards, featuring the Terrific Toadstools bundle. You will have all of the papers you need, including the Totally Toadstools, or whatever it's called, the Toadstools Saleabration paper. And then you get that free with a $60 purchase from me. Plus, if you supersize it into a minimum $80 purchase, I will add a free bolt of the black and vanilla ribbon that I've used as options on all of the cards. So please use the host code listed here, or listed on, it's at the top of my website too, and on all my emails. So please just use the current host code. If your order is $150 or more, please do not use the host code. I will still send you the card kit and the ribbon, but I want you to earn your own host benefits, which start at 10% and go up from there. Okay, now, as most of you know, I did 10 days in a row featuring Saleabration and online exclusives and the new mini catalog, and you can purchase 25, so all of the projects from that series. I have taken them and put them into a huge PDF tutorial. It has the measurements, instructions, thumbnail pictures of the products, and more. So it's 25 projects and cards for $20. I just email it to you. I think it turned out really beautifully. I'm very proud of it. And I think it's a great resource. So if you would like this sent to you, again, just use the link below and then I'll get it out to you ASAP. Okay, here's the Saleabration Starter Kit. Starter Kit is nothing more than shopping with Stampin' Up! And getting a little bonus. Who doesn't like that? Okay, this supersized Saleabration Starter Kit is available through the end of February. you get two choices. Saleabration. Stampin' Up! Is going to let you choose $155 in product of your choice. Anything on the website, any online exclusives, anything in the catalog, any last chance items, $155 of product for $99 plus tax, free shipping. That's 11% that you save. Or you can take it down a little bit and choose $125 of product of your choice, plus they're going to let you choose 2 of the Stampin' Write family of markers. That's 10 markers per set, and an exclusive stamp set that they have designed to really show off what the Stampin' Write markers can do. So that's the best deal. But if you already have the Stampin' Write markers, don't worry, because you still get to choose $155 in product of your choice for $99. Now, you can use, if you would like me to be your team leader, I would be very honored, and I will do my best for you to help you out with whatever you need. Okay? So if you just want to stay by yourself and stamp by yourself, I will honor that. And if you'd like to come and do all the things and start your own business, I will honor that as well. Think of me as I'm just a helper. I'm a team leader, okay? Plus, you do get all of the PDF and online content that I produce for free, by the way. And that is several things every month. So I really love giving that out as a bonus to my team. And so that's my honor. Okay, I would love to have you on my team. So please think about it. If you live in the United States, you can belong to the Zoo Crew. Okay, and here is the host code, as I mentioned. And this is always what you're looking for when you are looking for me online. I really try to brand everything with, of course, my cute little llama. So thank you all for watching the updates. And if you have any questions about that, first of all, you can find out more with the links down here or up here, depending on where you're watching, right? And also, you can just call me or text me, 208-830-6328. How about that? I'll know if you're a scammer, okay? I've still got my wits about me, so if you're going to try and scam me, just move it on. So I like to mess with people who try to scam me. It's very fun. So just move along. But if you really sincerely have a question about Stampin' Up! Or would like to chat with me, then text me and we will get together. Cindy, good. You're going to get into the groove of everything soon. Have you taken a little stamping hiatus? Is that what you've been doing? That's okay, but not for long. A short break's all right. Okay? Okay, now I am going to show you yet again. I know, there is so much going on, Judy. It is a lovely world to be a part of. I love it so much. Okay, so this card stands nicely on its own. It has lots of different layers to it as well. Somebody tell me what this fold is called, if you know, because I don't. I really don't. I guess I don't apply myself to remember the names of fun folds, which I should, because I love fun folds. Okay, this is some paper called Bloom Impressions. It's just a sample. This comes in 12 by 12 sheets, but this is also free with a $60 purchase. And this is where that Blackberry Bliss paper comes from. It is still available. Like I said, everything's available except those heart dies are on low inventory. So if you're keeping your eye on things, that's it. Okay, beautiful paper. I mean, what? You love this next card? You're so fun. Thank you, Cindy. I can feel your excitement coming through your comment. Okay, so we got some sparkly, we've got some hearts, we've got some coloring, and then we've got just a nice little Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, everyone, so I have, let's see here. Of course, I've done a little bit of the work. And away we go. That's some extra for die cutting. So you're going to take a standard card base, 4 1/4. I was trying to score it myself with my hand. That's not what you want to do, okay? You want to have a card base 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 in Blackberry Bliss. Why? Because it's a delicious color. Oh, I mean, can we just? Okay, then you want to have a card to insert. I am using Fresh Freesia, but you could vary it. 5, what is this? 5 by 8, scored at 4 and 6 on the long. So 4 and 6, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and burnish that. Why? Because it makes our cards a lot nicer, especially fun folds. You gotta burnish them. Okay, it's just called the Z fold. This is? Okay, it's like an inner Z fold or something. Okay, now I took our stylish shapes, okay? And with the largest circle, I die cut. Oh, it's not even on this one. I don't care. I will fake it out with the envelopes, okay? And then you'll have this. I use this to die cut some hearts from, or you can use it on another project. I took the same large heart and I die cut a circle in basic white. And then this was scrap for die cutting, and this was the last circle. This bundle has so many hearts in it. It's really fun. You would think it was called Hugs for Love, but it's not. It's called Sending Love. Okay, so it has like it has 10 hearts that you can cut out at the same time. Makes it really easy to sprinkle those hearts as embellishments, like I've done. Also has the mailbox. Here's the envelope die. Where is that card that I showed at the beginning? We used the dies the other night to make the card, right? I mean, to make the mailbox. What is she talking about? Well, I do better with pictures. So there's all these die cut pieces to make a mailbox, right? Even the little hedge or some little greenery down there. And then I brought in the everyday arches. Whoops! And cut it off on the side because I was feeling wild, wasn't I? I was wild on Thursday night. So anyway, that's where this comes from. Now we're going to take the stamp set and we are going to lean into the actual image here. But I mean, these dies are so fun. Where is, let's see, where is that one that is just an impression? Oh, that's not in here. It's in perennial postage. Okay. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? If you have perennial postage, you know what I'm talking about. You could use that here too. It's it looks like a registered mark from the post office. Anyway, I digress. That never happens around here, does it? Okay, and you can even cut out that cutie little bird. And so anyway, it has a lot of options. And as I said, who doesn't, I mean, the mailbox, it's like one of the integral pieces of our crafting. So we need something with a mailbox on it. All right, now I'm going to take that elements of text. Let me move these pieces off to the side. I'm going to take that elements of text, super cool stamp set. Just got it myself the other night. And I'm going to take the largest one, really showy. And where's the largest block? I thought that was out here. Oh, it's out here somewhere. I had it. There it is. Okay. All right, let's see here. I need to move. One moment, please. I need to move this around so I have access to my new extra blocks, or my extra blocks, and my blends. We're going to do a little coloring. You know we love coloring here. And so I'm going to put that on there. And then I did this with Smoky Slate. I thought Smoky Slate was a good color to use for the mailbox, and then I just decided that that was the ink I was going to use. So a little bluish gray, right? And then this guy, and this guy, and that guy. Everyone's back at home where they should be. My inks. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Aren't they so fun? I love them too, Carla. It's nice to see you. Okay, with a butterfly. What? With a butter? Yes, exactly. The registered mark from the post office with the butterfly. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'll show you in a minute, but I didn't need to because Sarah was like, I totally can visualize it. Okay, we're stamping off. I'll show you closer in a minute, but believe it or not, we're stamping off, and then we're going to stamp over and color over this. I'll go ahead and use this since it's out. And it doesn't really matter. Just make sure you get the image on the circle. It doesn't matter if it's quote-unquote straight because it's a circle. Okay? So that is what we're going to do with the elements of text. Again, it's a mailbox. So we're going to put text all over it. For the writing part, the, you know, what you're putting in the mailbox. And you will see I chose some colors that were dark enough to cover this text. And there might be a few places where it shows, and I kind of liked it, actually. It was showing on the mailbox. Now, I don't know, did that get blended out after my blends dried or not? But let's see. See? So, no, you can't really see it. I think it turned out really cool. So it's not even masking. You don't even have to mask it. Just second generation, kind of a light color, and then we're going to come in full force on top of it. Okay, so you leave your smoky slate out, and you need this big block again because that mailbox is kind of large and in charge. And it's a beautiful, as a full image. Of course, we're just like featuring the top part of it, but you can make this whole image be on your card if you'd like I did with the die cut one. Now this is in there. That's really pretty. This also is something you would see like on an international envelope, right? I am thinking about, there it is. Sarah called it. It's right here. Perennial postage. That's what I was thinking of because I used it on a card with that one time. It doesn't die cut anything. It just embosses. It looks really cool. So, perennial postage. You must have it by now. Oh, what? You've lived under a rock? Well, then let me help you. You need to join my team and get all this at a discount and get yourself some perennial postage dies. Okay. So nice and inky with the smoky slate. And now we're going to bring in our mailbox. And now it kind of matters that you know where the words are going. Okay, it kind of matters how you put the mailbox. Don't put it with the words facing upside down because that'd just be weird. That's what it's going to look like. Even just that, I think, looks pretty cool for an image. Okay, we're done with that. All right, and so that bad boy can go back over there. I'm going to clean this and get this block out of the way because it takes up a lot of real estate. It just does. Oh, thanks, Roxanne. I love the colors too. I really just took my hint, took my cue from the paper, right? That's all you got to do. You don't have to have any favorites. You know, I have favorites. You don't even have to have favorites because just choose some paper and just take your cue from the paper. It will not lead you wrong. Just like that paper that we just worked with. Oh, you know what? I should tell you what it's called. That would be nice. I told you it was in the scrapbooking flyer, but it's called Everyday Happiness. Oh my God, I can't believe how clear this looks. 166632. Everyday Happiness. You can even read the names you can even read the colors of the paper. That's insane. My old software would never do that. Anyway, look at it. It's so pretty. So that's what it's called. You can just search on its name, or you can go over to thestampingsoo.com, and over on the right-hand side, you'll see all the publications. Now, of course, as I mentioned, that doesn't cover the online exclusives because they're not in a publication. That's why they're called exclusive. That's all. It doesn't mean you can't buy them. It just means they're not in a publication. When they're gone, they're gone. They don't have a certain expiration date. They don't tend, you know, we've had them for over a year now. They don't tend to be gone in a minute. All right, they stick around. But you're missing a lot of what Stampin' Up! Has to offer if you're not looking at the online exclusives. And so if you just don't know what that means or what I'm talking about, text me and I will help you, okay? I'm liking it. See, I know, even just like this, like I said, that is a really cool kind of thoughtful image. I don't know. Is it thoughtful or is it just cool to me? All right, let's do some coloring, y'all. I went, you know, traditional. But, of course, you can make your mailbox any color you want. My mailbox right now, my actual mailbox, has a, oh, I almost started coloring the mailbox because I was saying it. My actual mailbox right now has a covering, you know, like those canvas covers. And it has dogs all over it. I know. Shocking. But it's kind of faded. I probably should treat myself to a new one soon. I'm thinking after winter. Let's wait until we get through. I don't know. We haven't had much winter in here by our standards. By Boise, Idaho standards. We haven't had much. So I can't really tell you what's going to happen there. But I am going to hold off until the searing heat comes down, I guess. That's probably what really wears that kind of stuff out. It's not the winter, but our sun beating down. Anyway, it's super cute right now. And, you know, my shed has its own mailbox as well. And it's where I keep the hand tools. Is that clever or what? I saw it on Pinterest. But so my shed is yellow and super cute. And now it looks like it has its own mailbox. And that one, I believe, I went more general, like a really, really pretty red geranium. Has the same kind of cover, right? And the flag is always up. Mailman's never come to check it. I don't know. What's his problem? Okay, and then this. Oh, see? Isn't this a beautiful line drawing? Okay, I'm going to get fancy on you. Hold on. We're going to do some shading. It's not that difficult, okay? Because you can just see which pieces would be shading themselves. So the cap stone would be shading the pole, right? This would get shaded by the mailbox. This is going to get shaded almost completely by the mailbox. And then this piece is going to get shaded, this little decorative support. Well, it's going to get shaded because it's underneath the mailbox and this other crossbar, whatever that is, right? And then under here is going to get shaded. And, you know, that might be it. And I'm not so quick to blend that all away, okay? So let's start working on the mailbox now, and then we'll come back and see. I used to over blend. Oh my gosh, you can see some, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm going to watch this back. Probably the whole thing. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Watch myself. Because I am so enamored with how clear these things are coming out. And like I told Cash last night, I worked too dang hard to have these things not looking good. I tickle myself sometimes with the way I talk to the dogs. And anyway, I don't know. He kind of looked like he agreed, if you might. If you were here and you saw him, you would probably say, yes, he agrees. KZ, all you have left to do for your crop you're going to on Saturday is stamp and cut out birds. You'll color and put 10 cards together there, plus a few kits. It's all in a day's work for KZ. I love it, KZ. Do you give yourself any time to chat, or is it all business? Like, I have a friend, Anne, and she's all business when she comes you know, to events, stamp camp and stuff. She's all biz. This will shock you, but I have been known to not get a single thing done crafting wise. But man, I can work a room. You would think I'd never seen people before. I love getting together at that kind of stuff and just talking, and looking at what other people are doing, I guess. Okay, now I shaded that. And then let's go in with the light. And again, I'm using, see, thank you, Jean. You know what? I want to thank you for hanging in there with me for so long. Now that I know that it wasn't very good. Honestly, I thought that it was my connection. If I never watched it long term, but I would look back and look at questions and stuff, and I would always think, gosh, my internet connection isn't very good. Well, that wasn't it. Okay, stop, Lisa. I thought I was coloring with dark. Then I thought I was coloring with light. Now I need the light smoky slate. That's what I'm going to start. Somebody's hair is in my way. Somebody's hair is growing, I'll tell you. I think I'm kind of liking it. I have not grown my hair really as an adult. That's not really true because I grew it as like in my 20s, but it was so curly all the time. You know, we didn't have flat irons back in them old days. And so I just let it be naturally curly. So it probably was this long, but it certainly didn't look this long. You know, it was all curled up onto my head. And so anyway, this has been kind of fun. And I have, you know, told my friends and my hairstylist they are not allowed to let me grow it so long that I look like, you know, some homeless person. Because that can happen after a certain age. They have all told me no. So if you think differently, well, you can send me a private message, but don't mention it here, okay? I'll get all embarrassed. You know how I can get embarrassed so easily. Okay, now look, we didn't even mask. We didn't have to worry about masking. We are just coloring. And like I said, when I first color the mailbox, I think that you can see the slate through this, but it either goes away or I just focus on something else because you don't really notice it. And even if the words do kind of stick out, it just goes with the theme. So it's kind of neat. See, so if you like it just like that, then just leave it like that. It's super fun. But of course, I'm not going to leave it because I don't leave anything alone. Okay? And I'm about ready to sneeze. Am I going to sneeze or not? No. Just turned into itchy. It says I'm going to save it for later when you're in the middle of a deep thought. Okay, now I'm bringing the dark in, and we're going to try to create the effect of a rounded, curved piece of metal, right? Nothing but net right here. I don't even know what that means because I don't know anything about sports. Okay. Let's see, what other sports things do I say? Full court press. I do kind of know what that means, only because Malcolm Gladwell talks about it in a book. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what that means. Oh, Sue, I would love it so much if you came to one of my events. I would be like so astounded and happy. Are you going to Onstage? Have we talked about this? Who's going to Onstage? You guys, come on. Please come to Onstage. If you're already a demonstrator, are you going to Onstage? Because you know I'm going to be there. Anna is going to be there. I'm so excited because I would like to meet her. So I don't know if she's on right now, which is kind of surprising. Anna, where are you? Yes, Anna has a life. She doesn't need to follow the Stamping Zoo 24/7. But, okay, now see I'm starting to come down this side because you kind of get shading on the inside, right? And remember when I told you in the spring there was a wasp in the back of my mailbox? He was back here. And I did a drive-by with a spray can. And then almost wrecked into one of my boulders because I was so freaked out. Why? I don't know. So I like rolled the window down in the car, and then I sprayed the wasp, probably with enough to kill 20 elephants. And then I peeled out my own, and then I had to slam on the brakes because I almost hit one of my own landscaping boulders. I would have hated. I probably would have just paid cash for that. I would never have told the insurance agent what happened. Oh my God. Okay, so that was big excitement going on in the spring. And when I'm coloring this, I'm like, oh my. Big excitement going on around here. That's a home run. Oh, thank you. That's a home run is a sports phrase. Thank you very much. Now I can sound, well versed. But then people will ask me, if I start to sound too good, people will start asking me, what teams do you follow? Do you know about Johnson and Macon? I don't know. And I'll be like, yeah, they're excellent. Okay, now I'm going to bring this in. This is light, okay? So I am going to blend that in a little bit after I but again, I'm not coloring in the middle because I'm going to end up bringing the color lifter. So I know, it's strange, right? I'm also not blending out all of those lines. See that? They are going to do some blending on their own, but I don't want to ruin all the shading that I just worked on. So I'm going to give it a minute. Okay, we're going to color the flag. The flag's easy because the flag, I chose Fresh Freesia. Now you could use, like if you were going to make the card insert white, I still would use Fresh Freesia because you'll see as it dries, it just looks like a lighter version of the Blackberry Bliss. The Blackberry Bliss blend is understandably quite dark. So if you want to keep it a little bit lighter, just use a couple layers of the Fresh Freesia. And am I even using? Yeah, I'm using the dark. Okay. And then I color over that because these are buildable colors. So even though you're coloring just with one of the markers, you can create differences in the color by just simply coloring over it. Okay, let's see. Do I want to bring some more light in before my color lifter? I think so. Now I'm going to go in here. Now I'm like, I'm not in love with that. I can see too many of the words. So I'm going to bring this in. And I'm going to go ahead. Now that I've, given it a chance and let it dry. And then guess what? I'm going to move some of it around. I'm going to take the color lifter, which is the only blend that you buy separately. I believe you just buy the color lifter, right? Okay, now that looks pretty good. It looks really good on camera, considering. I'm going to go back and watch my old ones. I better not. I'll just be mad. I'll be so angry. And then I'm coloring in the middle. Because remember, we're trying to create that sense of sunshine reflecting on the outside where it's not rounded. I don't know. Does it work? Does it not? I kind of think it works. I kind of feel like I got it. I kind of feel like Bob Ross. I am channeling Bob Ross. Oh, Roxanne, I'm sorry. I will miss you. I know. And Deborah's back. And don't forget, we're going to give away a prizes valued at, I can't even tell you. What is that? It's priceless. Priceless, friends. Where did they go? I mean, you can't even name a price on this. Gnome socks. Some of you have them because they were from an event a couple of years ago. But you know what? If you got them then, you probably want a new pair. You're going to get a vintage set of masks called Butterflies and Flowers. Cannot be purchased anymore. Okay? Cannot be purchased. A pack of 4-ish different colors of adhesive-backed seasonal sequins. collectible. This is a collector's item. And then finally, something that you can order, but I think it's out of stock right now, the eyelet embossing folder. So you just hang with me. Keep chatting, because you know I love that. I'm encouraging dialogue. And also, you know, if you share the video, I'm not hating on that. And then we're going to do a live drawing. I'm really just going to, you know, look away, run my cursor up and down, and grab somebody's name. That's how technical it's going to be. Okay, let's start putting this thing together. Quit your gabbing. Harden. Okay, I need, this was just a little piece. I believe it is, so this strip is 2 inches, so it's 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. And there is kind of a direction. Maybe not on this. Maybe I just chose to put it the way I thought it looked nice. But some of the bloom paper is directional, so just watch that. Jean loves gnomes. You didn't get any before? Oh, no, Jean. Uh-oh. It was in a bingo. I believe it was either bingo or it was, well, I think it was, because they're Valentine's, and I think I did a Valentine's bingo. It was so fun. So fun. I would run a bingo every month if I had enough bingo participants. Hint, hint. Where is my Blackberry Bliss? Oh, here it is. Okay. My ink pad's getting kind of weird. See it? You can see, and then when you press on it, it's kind of solid. Listen. That happens. It happens mostly with the reds, and I would classify this as a red. It's some chemical thing. Has to do with the size of molecules, this and that. Don't ask me sports phrases, but I know a touch of chemistry, enough to be dangerous. Anyway, it's mostly the reds that do that, and I don't know. I've seen people like rinsing this out and then re-inking it. There is no way I'm rinsing out Blackberry Bliss. No, because I'd be covered. And frankly, I don't think it would work that well. I think for the cost and the trouble, I would just go buy a new ink pad, okay? So if you are having that issue, then just buy a new ink pad, okay? Put it in your starter kit. Now, I'm looking for these little teeny, oh, I may have put them back here. Yep, I did. I love these. They're so sweet. And so I would like to use those, but you could bring over any of those hearts from Hugs for Love, right? And use those as well. But both of these sets have enough hearts for you to do a lot of damage. You can make up and break up 50 times as long as you have the Sending Love and the Hugs for Love stamp set. Okay? You can do like a, you know, you broke my heart, and then you can be like, oh, I love you. No. No, thank you. I can't handle all that drama. My heart's weak. Okay. So that's the inside, okay, and I don't think, I kind of stamped the outside of something, and then I was like, it's too dark. It's really hard to see. Okay, now for this one, because of the way it goes in there, I like to give it a little more seal than I normally would, because I want it to stay in there. And the other thing is, I guess this might be part of a theme tonight, is this card. For the center, for the insert, I tend to put it a little closer. Whoops, come here now. I tend to put it a little closer to the outside than the inside because of the way this sits, the way this pops out. I just like it better when this is on the edge. I don't know. Maybe I was taught that way or something. Okay, so I hold it, I fold it closed, okay? Then I kind of come in at an angle, all right? And I kind of check the top and the bottom, the top margin and the bottom margin. And then once I like it, then I apply pressure. And that's where she's going to sit. And don't you love this stamp? That's from the bee whatever I just showed you. Is it called Meant to Be? Or is that the new one? Be Mine. Okay. Be My Valentine. So it had all sorts of cute little punny, right? It has the love you. You make my heart buzz. You're as sweet as honey. Be mine, and I love you no matter what. There is one of those little memes that, you know, you see. And it's a little gal. She's probably only 4 years old. She's like that, you know, she's verbal, but she's young. Okay, now I'm taking Seal Plus, you guys. Don't press it hard or it'll rip this to kingdom come. Use tear and tape if you're scared, okay? If you're like Janet Litley and you press on this like you're trying to build a house, it's gonna rip up. Now, keep this closed and then bring your mailbox in, okay? And put your mailbox on there. That's how you adhere this. Exactly where you want it. Don't put the adhesive on the white piece. Put it on the fold, okay? And hello, look at that. Look how fancy we are, okay? Isn't that so cute? Now I need to get a little bit of that paper, and I need to do the envelopes, and I need to do the hearts. Yay. Okay. And then we're gonna have our drawing. Don't run off. Whoever's here is going to be in the drawing. Like, I'm going to call your name, and if you're not here, boop, on to the next one. Okay, oh my gosh, I hope I have enough of this purple. I just, I cut a slightly easier version. Oh, I do. Okay, I cut a slightly easier version of this card just a few hours ago for Stamp Camp, and I cut out the envelopes for them because I was feeling like I should. And anyway, I ended up cutting out 18 envelopes. So, right? Where are the dies? Hello? Where did you go? Where did you go, sirs? It's usually this time of night when everything gets stacked up. Okay, there we are. Okay, forgot I needed to cut the envelopes. And, hey now, you get up there. Okay, so this is all it is. Super cute. And I feel like you can cut this out of cardstock, no problem. But you need to burnish it a little bit more. Like the score marks obviously don't go through quite as harsh. And so, because if they made it where it scored cardstock really firmly, then it would cut through designer series paper, right? So we are going to get 3 of these. Why? Because 2 force too many and 2 would just look weird. So we're doing 3. Okay, and oh, do I have another little piece? I don't know. I don't feel like I do. I'm gonna have to cut. Oh, brother, I have to cut. Let's see. No. Okay. I have a 6x12 sheet, but I'm like, what? Really? I have to cut? You know how lazy we get sometimes. Well, I should speak for myself. Sometimes I'm like, is there a scrap? Or in the words of Seinfeld, is there a square to spare? I must have a square to spare. Oh, no. No square to spare. Just that. Okay, I gotta go for it. All right. Come here, you beautiful paper. I think this is my last 6x12 sheet. Better make another $60 purchase, right? Get it free with a $60 purchase. I think if I cut this at 2.5, I think that's what I've been doing, 2.5 wide, then I can get my envelopes on there without not a lot of wastage. Okay, good movies or series, and go. Everybody let me know. Yeah, Corinne, I was just reading your comment about you had to replace, Corinne says she had to replace Cherry Cobbler, Blackberry Bliss, and Pretty Peacock. Kind of not surprising. They get hard on top, yeah, and then they were old and they don't take ink. That's exactly it. And it's not because of where you store them, although you know you should be storing them away from external walls and from direct heat registers and things like that. Has to do with the color. Have you noticed the light colors? Don't do that. Intense colors, do that. It's a chemistry thing. Don't ask me to explain it. Not because I would confuse you, but because I can't go any further than that. Okay, what is it? School Spirit? I don't even know that. Where's that at? It's probably on one of the very few ones I don't have or something. Is that what you're going to tell me? School Spirits. That sounds cute. Yeah, I think I'm going to start watching The Night Agent. Okay, so I'm a little excited. Not going to lie. It's been super fun crafting with you. But I have been on it since Friday afternoon. And so that means I've been busy. In case you don't understand my weird language. And so I'm going to take a shower after we finish here. And then it's pajama night. It is pajama night. I'm going to let the dogs sit on me off and on. I'm going to eat chicken enchilada soup in my jams. And I'm going to watch some show. Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay, School Spirits. Jan, you just finished The Night Agent. I loved that. The first one, I just thought it wasn't long enough. I was so disappointed. And then I thought that was going to be it because John le Carré that wrote it, he died. But somebody else has revived it and hopefully, Jan just said it's good. I have no doubt. The storyline was so interesting that it has to be good. Okay, I'm going to take a glue dot. I just put these together with one glue dot. And I kind of know where to place this now. It's like a lower center. Okay, so I'm going to show you. See it there? Of course you do, because this thing is crystal clear. Okay, then I fold this in, and then if you've done it right, the glue dot's between those two tabs, and then you fold this in, and it grabs all of them. Okay, and then, you can glue it however you'd like. I'm just saying, this is good. It's really good. Yeah, season 1 first, obviously, or you'd be so lost. I might be lost anyway because it's been a while, right? Okay, and then little glue and sandwich. Now, also, if you want to put an actual little tiny letter in here, do that. It's so cute. But then don't put the glue dot like I'm doing, okay? You are going to want to glue the tabs differently. Glue them together. Put a tiny bit of liquid glue over there and there. But isn't that so adorable? Look how, it's flat down here, right? And then pointed on the top, just like a real envelope. And just like when we used it last night, we put it into the mailbox because you can do that with the die cuts. This bundle has a lot going for it. Okay. Now you also have to watch the glue on this situation, right? Because I did 2 of them actually kind of hang over, so you don't want to put glue all over the backs of your envelopes. Ask me how I know, because the first one had to go in the trash because I got overly excited and glued the heck out of it. So, does that surprise you, really? I doubt it. Okay, so I kind of put my finger where I don't want the glue. I do this kind of non-scientific technique a lot. And then when I put it down, right, my glue's not there. So I don't want to cover all of my masterpiece, but I do want this being kind of having some interest coming into that circle. So that's what I like. If you don't like that, then just put your elements completely off of the circle. It will still look great. Hey now, don't be fighting. Okay, now I'm going to put this one here, so I don't want glue on the bottom. We had a new Matlock finally after some huge hiatus. What is this calling like as taking a season break? I mean, the show's so good though that I was like, all right. And I think Elsbeth did that too. Now this one, you can glue it down. I like both of those shows so much. I'm shocked because I've kind of had given up on Channel 2, quite frankly, CBS. It's, you know, Channel 2 at my place. Yeah, I'd kind of given up on it, but no need. It appears no need. Okay, you guys, I'm still, let's see. I am going to, you know what? I don't want to keep you forever and ever. Some of you are in the Eastern time zone, right? And so you know how to do hearts, okay? And I colored these with the Wink of Stella, and then I glued them on to the card, okay? That's why they look like they're in glimmer paper, but they're in Fresh Freesia and Blackberry Bliss, and we didn't have that in glimmer paper. And so I was like, hey, I am smart. I can figure this out. And so I just cut them out of the cardstock, like I showed you, and then I coated them with Wink of Stella. Isn't that fun? Oh yeah, I saw that the Grammys are on. You know what? I used to love that, but I'm not into that this year. Maybe I'm just getting too old or something. Okay, are we all ready? Are we all ready? Let me ask you. Let's see. Do I have something? Oh, here we go. That's right. It's time to give away the vintage collectible items from my treasure chest. Okay, with a highly scientific, and I'm a highly scientific way of doing it too. Okay, now that I grabbed the cursor and I'm moving the cursor around, and is it on somebody? Cindy Howard. Hi, Lisa, and the rest of the group watching. I'm here from North Dakota. Okay, Cindy, you won the vintage collectible priceless group of things from the treasure chest. And thank you so much, Cindy, for always being so kind in your comments and sharing. I don't know if there's ever been a video that you haven't shared. And so I'm so glad I can bring this one to you with good sound, and you won the treasure chest tonight. Don't worry, everybody. There will be more. I saw lots of things in there, okay? So I'll get out another batch of priceless goodies, and we'll have another treasure chest random draw sometime soon, okay? But that's going to go out to Cindy Howard. And Cindy, I have your address, so we're good there. Okay, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed those cards. Where'd the first one run off to already? I kind of forgot what we did. Isn't that weird? It's kind of like when you go into the movies and you've seen so many previews that you forget what the actual movie was that you came to see. Where is it? Oh, it's the man card with the flippity flap. Where is it? Come on now. Here they are. Okay. Look at this. I have a little stash. I have more cards. I have more Valentine's cards too, but I got a stash. Okay, really, this doesn't look bad with no hearts on it, but I'm going to put hearts on it because, you know, it's a Valentine's Day card. All right, but you can call it whatever you want. I hope you've learned a couple of little coloring techniques, and also don't be scared of the flip flaps. Don't be scared of the scrapbooking journal. I mean, the scrapbooking flyer. You venture on in there, you card makers, because there's lots of supplies for you in there, okay? So I hope everyone has a fantastic Sunday night. I'll be thinking of you. I was on Couch in it. And I will look through your comments, answer any questions you have, and also thank you for the TV recommendations, because I'll be looking through those, okay? Thank you so much for crafting with me tonight. I hope you had a good time. As always, please let me know if you have any questions. And as I said in the beginning, I still mean it. Please take me up on the starter kit offer, because it really is the best deal that Stampin' Up! Has to offer right now. I can help you with any questions that you have about that. And please have a safe and sane few days until I see you again on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I know how to stop this thing. Oh, there we go. All right, I see the finish button. So thank you very much, and I'll be back soon.